Hello, this is Chase Palagi. Thank you for tuning into my channel, and today we're going to take a look at the DeSantis pipe hitter. Now, this holster is a formidable contender in the ever-growing market of Appendix inside the waistband holsters. This holster has a lot going for it, and we'll go ahead and outline that here in this review. Now, those of you who know me and or follow the channel can tell you that Appendix carry is not my primary carry method. However, I completely understand the attraction for those who prefer it, as well as those looking for a clean and fast draw presentation. Short of having the gun in your hand, Appendix carry is of the most efficient carry methods in terms of speed, simply because the draw stroke requires very little in terms of movement. This holster looks to be injection molded kydex and comes complete with an integral mag carrier. Now, that being said, I believe the idea behind this design is twofold. The first and most obvious of which is simply to provide a place for your extra mag, which adds to the value and convenience factors. But the second of which widens the entire profile of the holster, which displaces the weight and pressure to minimize any would-be hotspots. And despite the rigid nature of kydex, it actually does a pretty good job at doing just that. The holster itself fits the firearm nicely with a tactile and audible click when the gun is properly holstered. The tension is perfect as it keeps the firearm secure enough to inspire confidence that your firearm isn't going anywhere unless you want it to, but not so much that it in any way hinders your draw. The mag pouch is slightly canted, which I found was very helpful in getting a quick solid purchase on the mag while reloading. This pouch came pretty tight from the factory, but it was easily adjusted by simply loosening the Phillips screw head here. It has a perfect tension now, however the mag pouch does not have that same positive click that you get with the holster. Then again, I suppose the only retention point that could potentially offer that click is the mag catch here. And, those may differ slightly depending on what generation your mags are, so perhaps they did that to keep it as universal as possible. Speaking of generations, this holster does fit the new Gen 5. One thing that I prefer about these open bottom designs is the fact that you can fit, really any of the Glocks in it. And coming from a guy that has and carries various Glocks, this adds tremendously to the good value that this holster is sizing up to be. The pipe hitter comes with two C-clips designed to fit 1 3/4 inch belts. However, I'd imagine that you can order whatever style clips you'd like. What's nice is that there's about 9 different adjustments enabling you to carry higher or lower in the belt line, as well as different cant settings, which makes for ultimate concealability, comfort, and ergonomics. Now, as of the making of this video, the holster is made for the compact or medium-sized Glock in whatever caliber you have. So the 19, the 23, and the 357 version, I think it's the 32, I believe is what it is. It is sold through DeSantis right now for the retail price of $59.99. However, I'd imagine you'd be able to purchase them elsewhere here shortly. But all in all, this is really a great holster at a good price point. That being said, if they ever were to come out with like a 2.0 or perhaps just add on an option for an additional fee, one thing I'd like to see is this exact holster, but with like a bit more crescent shaped. It works just fine as is, please don't get me wrong, but I feel just a little bit of curving would kind of naturally tuck in that handle and therefore add to the concealability of the holster. Now, I'm just nitpicking here, but really there's not much to dislike about this holster. I mean, clearly it's solidly made. They put a lot of thought into the height and cant adjustments. The clips are well made and secure solidly to your belt. The tension is perfect. The mag tension is adjustable. And it's made by a very reputable company that continues to innovate and adapt in keeping with the times. So all of that being said, if you are in the market for an Appendix inside the waistband holster, I would definitely look into the DeSantis pipe hitter. Anyway, there you guys go. Thank you very much for tuning into my channel. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to leave your mark down below. If you liked the video, please feel free to like, share, favorite, and subscribe. And again, if you like this holster, you can pick one up at DeSantisholster.com, and I will leave the link in the description down below. Anyway, thank you guys. Until next time, this is Chase Palagi, signing off.